Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back, and welcome back to the Figgy. What the hell? I just totally forgot the name of my show. Good God, I'm a little bit tired today, but Figgie-tively Speaking, episode 3. Welcome, everybody, and I'm joined today by a couple of friends of mine. They're from California, big old California there, down under. And without further ado, I'm gonna bring him in one at a time. First things first. We got 88 Figs in the house. What's up, man? What's going on? Do you want to introduce yourself as your real name, or are we calling each other superhero names? What's going on? It's up to you, man.
My name's Mark, but I go by Ozzy or 88 Figs.
Ozzy it is. Okay, Ozzy or Mark. Roger. And we got my other buddy here, Hugsy Figs. What's up, buddy? Do you want to be called your superhero name, or do you want the...
Dude, heck yes, superhero name all day, baby.
Hugsy Figs it is. Hugsy Figs it is. But yeah, what's up, guys? How's it going? How's your weekend so far?
Good.
Good, man. Getting some rain. We need some rain.
Finally.
Oh, yeah. Has it been a little bit of a drought there down south?
It was like 100 degrees for like all
Are you
year.
serious? Oh my god, I forget. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Where in Cali are you guys? RG's
So-
in the house. Go ahead. Yeah, keep talking, boys. Go ahead. Chad's in the house.
Yeah, we're in Southern California in Riverside, so we're deep in hot country.
Really,
hot,
eh?
we're right next to Palm Springs, so like I have patience, and like I tell them like, man, today's a hot day. And they're like, are you kidding me? It's only 101. Every day is 120 in Palm Springs. Like, yeah.
Oh my
It's been
gosh.
hot. It's been hot.
You know what the funny thing is? Yeah, I'm in Toronto, and we're like, I mean, oh God, we're at 9 degrees Celsius, so I don't even know what the hell that is in Fahrenheit. But it's getting cold. It's getting cold out there. We went out to the park with my son today, and it was windy as hell. So I forget that you guys are still in that whole like super hot. Does it get ever like super cold down there, or even cold?
I would say like a nice 70.
Sweater weather, or what is that? What is that? Like sweater weather? What is going on?
If you're wearing a sweater here, it's just for fashion.
Is that for
You don't need it.
How dare you, son?
I got some cousins up in San Diego, right? But it gets a little kind of, you know.
It can get chilly at night.
Yeah.
During the day, you're out and about. Again, I'm just
Absolutely.
joking. I mean, like people can wear sweaters and hoodies and stuff like that. You get the Cali skin, right? I'm originally from Washington, and and that it's cold out there.
Yeah.
I'm used to layering up, so it took me like a year or so before I started like layering up again down here.
100%. But yeah, let's go right into it, man. You know, 88 Figs. I've been a fan of your work for a long time. That's why I kind of wanted to go and invite you guys over here. I'm just going to show your account a little bit, man. If you want to talk about your stuff. I know it sounds weird talking about yourself and everything, but yeah, man, just talk about your work. I saw a pretty sick post right here. I'm going to put this one up here. This is pretty fire right here. But yeah, talk about your stuff. Talk about your likes, your dislikes.
Clean work.
Yes. So this was inspired by no, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I was gonna say something like super fancy. No, this is obviously the siren figure that's on clearance. So I bought a bunch of her for like $7 each. And she kind of she reminded me of Rogue, so I wanted like a cool like flying Rogue shot. That's why I didn't title it. I just captioned it "Take Flight."
Take flight, yeah.
Like saying like, "Oh, this is the siren" or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I switched to the 50mm Rokinon lens, and so I've just been messing around with that and trying to get more depth of field shots and stuff.
Right on. Yeah, absolutely, man. Is that all you do though? Is that like, or do you like? I know you see like a lot of action figure shots here, but I saw a couple of IG handles up top there. What else do you do, man?
I do music, and I have a clothing brand starting up.
Look at this guy, eh?
So yeah, I mean, I did. I had a music project with I helped out Kyle's music project or Hugsy Figs.
oh! Secrets out.
Blur it. But yeah, no, just kind of like decent at a bunch of other skills and try to put it all together. So, oh, nice,
awesome.
Oh, we're doing a Figgie. What are you giving away?
No, I'm so sorry, man. We'll talk about that later. I totally forgot I was sharing screen, but that's a perfect segue. My apologies. I know you were introducing yourself and everything, but as you can see, I am KJ Smith's in the house, Pure Soul's in the house, Chad's in the house, RG's in the house. Man, a huge fan of that guy. I'm a huge fan of everybody here, actually. Wow, look at that, Pure Soul. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just adding up people that are commenting. As you can see, the ticker in the bottom right. Comment below, and we'll talk about the giveaway afterwards, right? So let me just put KJ in the house here, KJ Smith. But yeah, why don't we go to Mr. Hugsy here then? Is that okay? I mean, we'll get to know them a little bit more, and that's what this is. It's just an artist showcase, right? And these guys are actually straight up artists. And Hugsy, man, take her away, bud.
Yeah, I just collect a lot of nostalgia, tokusatsu stuff I grew up with. So it all started with I would say it's 88's fault for getting me back into collecting. I had everything in boxes since I was like 12, and then one day I saw him take all these cool photos, and I was like, "You're playing with action figures, but you're an adult." And he said, "Yeah, man, I'm having fun. I'm living my life."
I said, I don't care. We might die tomorrow.
And then so I ripped open all my toys. I sold a bunch of ones I didn't like, and I got a bunch of ones I've always wanted. And fortunately, a lot of like Tokusatsu stuff was coming out. They were like re-releasing a bunch of like even with the Kamen Rider Black, they re-released a new mold of it, and I just got back into everything. So everything I kind of grew up with, I always wanted to have something I could like really look at and put in the scale. So that's kind of just where I am. So like, yeah, emotionally as a collector, I'm very much a completionist. So I'm afraid to start or like get into stuff. Like I don't buy any Legends because the Marvel universe.
Wow, really? Yeah.
But if I catch one, oh my god! I have a friend, and he's a fellow collector I've met through here, and he's a completionist like me. And he does Marvel Legends. He just has walls. He's like, "Don't even start, my friend. Don't do it."
Oh,
well,
100%.
I know your biggest complaint about Marvel Legends is the way their ab crunches.
Well, I mean, kind of like the Power Rangers stuff. They have it too. You pointed that out, and I was like, "Dang, you're right."
They started doing them on the ball hinges now, so you can't see it.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're coming for your wallet, son.
But yeah, so I strictly just do anything I grew up with. So like in space is just like I love that series. I love the production. I'm very much about like the production and story of stuff. So like even with like Ronin Warriors, like that was the first anime that came into the States that didn't have any translation of words. So everything that they said in Japanese, they said in English. So it was really the first time you got like a pure version of anime, and I just like fell in love with it. And then when they started selling those bad boys, it became like crack. I had to find some guy in Singapore. That model was never built. That specific model was like sold out because I didn't do pre-sale. Like a lot of lessons I've learned. I thought like before when they would make molds, they would have it everywhere. Now it's like limited, and then you kind of have to get it when it's printed, like Supreme.
Yeah.
So it's fucking scary.
Oh, 100%, man, 100%. So yeah, you guys have. I'm looking at some of these shots over here. Do you guys like build your own dios? Like, what's going on here? Like, I see this. This is kind of the Mezco dio over here, but a lot of the shots, I see some props here. You guys dio makers as well. I know 88, 100%. I know he does a little bit of dio work and stuff like that, but it's some pretty cool stuff here, man.
Yeah, we kind of got into like 3D printing at the same time. We just wanted to build our own props instead of buy them, and we wanted to work with depth of field. So we knew after we got the toys, it's like that's cool to pose, but if there isn't anything cinematically or like just artistically putting it together, we feel like it doesn't have that vibe. So I followed him when he started building all the props and stuff. I followed suit. Everything 88 did, he's just dragged me along like a dead horse. I said, no, I can't afford it. I don't want a Hot Toys. And now I have a Hot Toy.
The Hot Toy. Oh, gosh.
You're on your own, dude. You're on your own.
Well, what about you, 88? What's your first Hot Toy? When you get inducted, what have you finally chosen?
I did see one, the Disney Parks exclusive Spider-Man one.
That's so
cool. I would grab that one because it looks great. It's based off the suit that he wears in the park, like the actor wears in the park or whatever. But it looks like it's what the MCU is going to head towards anyway, with the brighter blue and the like bright red suit. But also just because it's like you can only get it at Disney parks, and he comes with a churro, and I just thought it was hilarious. Like, I don't know if you've seen that. Have you seen that, Figgie?
Yeah, I'm trying to pull it up. Actually, I have no clue what it looks like. What is it? The Disney Parks Spider-Man Hot Toy?
Yeah, Disney Parks.
Right now. No, I don't even know what it looks like. I'm trying to pull it up. But yeah, it sounds fantastic. He has a churro, you said?
Yeah, he comes with a churro. I think it's freaking
Oh man,
hilarious.
that's amazing.
I want to like think about the board meeting when they approved the churro. They said we have to get the churro in. We have to, or else no one's gonna buy it.
Yeah, I wonder how much that licensing costs.
The churro. Oh yeah,
The
for
Disney
sure.
churro.
Oh my gosh.
Cops get you now. That's how they get me. I go, what? They have how many hands? Dang. Oh.
But so yeah, you're like a big. Who's like your favorite superhero? Let's say, for both of you guys. Because I mean, if you're getting a hot toy, I mean, is it because of your biggest Spider-Man? Because that is an investment and a half, right? This is no mere Marvel Legend, but even though the Marvel Legends are getting up there by themselves, but it's just the way that the world is coming to, right? So, but yeah, go ahead.
I got Chris Evans because he's basically like the new Jesus Christ for our generation.
This is true.
Everything everybody talks about is like, what would Chris Evans do? So when I wake up in the morning, I just pray to the hot toys and I go, just another day, and I hope I get that ass one day. But, and yeah, I mean, to me, I think like the suits, final suit is my rule. Like I'll only get a hot toy if it's the final suit. So when they get that final Spider-Man suit, it's not.
Really?
You know, they're gonna milk Spider-Man for a minute though.
Yeah, I don't.
100%.
This final suit. So the final suit Endgame, I think, is like perfect Captain America. It fucking works.
I sent you a link, Figgy.
Oh, is it on what is it? Our chat here?
Yeah, our private chat.
But how about you, Ozzy? What would be your
My favorite superhero? Growing up, it was like Spider-Man, of course.
Yeah.
The X-Men was based off the 90s cartoon, all that stuff. I mean, if you could count like Pikachu as a superhero.
Hey, absolutely, why not?
I always have fun with Pikachu too.
Right. But then like that stuff kind of got lost, right? As I like, became a man, and you just kind of like stopped watching cartoons and all that stuff. But the MCU, Tony Stark, Iron Man brought me back into. So like I'm just like you, I'm a big fan of like Iron Man now, and now I'm going back reading his stories and looking at all the different suits and
The Iron Man. You know what? If I was to pick one as well, Iron Man. He was like my gateway drug to everything, and I think a lot of people like I wouldn't even call him like a B like list kind of superhero if you read comics in a sense, right? And it was because of the MCU that he kind of skyrocketed, and then he kind of just kudos to Robert Downey obviously for creating that franchise, right? But yeah, man, he kind of blew up, and I kind of got into it. And I was like, holy shit! And if they did that movie wrong, I don't know what the hell we'd be doing like right now. Like it'd be a very different type of, you know what I mean? Like I mean, there's always Spider-Man.
We'd all be like huge DC fans, right?
Yeah, no, 100%. Like this would be like all like a bunch of like Batman and stuff like that, right? But
thank God for John Favreau, man. John Favreau.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, John Favreau is keeping Star Wars and Marvel.
Yeah. He's got a lot of weight on his shoulders, 100%, man. But yeah.
I think he's going to be making a new Marvel one-shot like they did for Werewolf by Night.
Okay.
I guess that's going to be like their new way of like introducing characters instead of like a full movie. They're going to be just these 1 hour, one-shot type.
Did you guys watch Werewolf by Night? That was dope.
You know what? No, I got a lot of things. Like I haven't even started, and that's why it's kind of saving me a lot of money, to be honest. I haven't even started She-Hulk.
Okay.
I haven't, and I'm hearing all these things, and
I think you could just fast forward to episode. What was it, 6?
Yeah, but that's one thing though. I if I was gonna go and put in time, like I put in time in a lot of things, but yeah, no, man, it's a little bit too busy for all that good stuff, right? And then I just see some random like memes, and I'm like, oh, what the frig, man? Daredevil's there, and it's like now I gotta watch it. That's how they get you, right?
Right.
And rightfully so, because they can't just have like these. They got to make like a 6-episode or a 7-episode like season and all that good stuff, right? But yeah, man, it's tough. It's tough to follow as much as I want to, because I mean, you got Lord of the Rings too, you got Game of Thrones. Like it's just like I don't know, man. And then you know for yourself, right? We got a lot of things going on. Like we make dios, we shoot photos, and it's like, when do I really have time to watch? Unless I don't want to see my kids and my wife, right? So.
Right.
Some sacrifices have to be made, but I mean, I'll always watch like movies and stuff like that, right? But the shows are a little bit like, unless, what was the last? So you guys all saw? You've been keeping up with every episode of MCU or just Marvel
about
in general? Really.
Some of them like Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel. I watched like the first episode, and then I just waited for the whole series to like finish. And then,
I see.
With She-Hulk. My lady was into She-Hulk, so we watched it every Thursday.
Oh, right on. Yeah. How about you, Hugsy?
I'm a fanatic, man. I watch garbage left and right. I watch it all. I watch the CW, The Flash. That's like the level.
Holy smokes! I had no clue.
Yeah, dude. Just because like I love television and anything. So like to me, I'm always studying writing and just the like composition of things. So I'm just impressed with it all. And for me, we're living in the golden age of, when we were kids, the best we had was like Hercules, Xena, Midnight.
Oh, that was gold though, bro.
Yeah. So I mean,
Warrior
now,
Princess? Yeah.
Yeah, but now we're getting everything we ever like even could imagine. So.
100%.
I'm enjoying it all. So I'm not a big critic about it. Like I know, like I always talk about a lot of movies, like I rate them and stuff. But for me, I just try to put myself in a casual person's body. But like, look, man, hundreds and 200 people work really hard on this.
Yeah.
And even like Lord of the Rings, like that's $1 billion. They bought just the rights for $1 billion. Then they made with that $1 billion with about $240 million.
Wow.
So you're watching this expensive television show ever made.
Yeah.
And like I talked to my sister and I was like, hey, did you like it? She's like, I'm not gonna watch that woke propaganda. And I'm like, okay, never mind. I'm just gonna watch it for what it is, and I enjoy it for what it is. So
absolutely.
I Miss Marvel, watch all of it. Like the next day, I have to watch the Easter eggs. At night, I wait for it when it hits up premiere time. Dude, it's wrecking me, man. Like we're living in a great time of television entertainment.
I'm not even. I'm impressed. Like that is honestly, like, see with this person, it's just the joy of it, man. You're doing it because it makes you happy, and not crapping on it because it doesn't. You know what I mean? Like, because for me, I think that if you don't like it, then you just probably won't watch it.
Yeah, change the channel.
You seem like that type of person. I think that's what people I kind of want to surround myself with, but. And that's exactly it, man. That's fantastic. That to have that kind of almost like childish like enthusiasm. And I'm not calling you like anything else bad, but dude, that's amazing. I wish we had more people like that, right? We got to see it that way, not because of the person that you mentioned. Negative, right? And it's that just eats away at the thing that we like the most, right? That's kind of sucks, right? So
I think it puts you in that that vibe of just being a kid in the 90s and just sitting in front of that huge TV and just like watching all the Nickelodeon cartoons, so it's like all this content of.
It's just opposite now. Instead of early morning Saturdays, it's Saturday night.
It's midnight. It's midnight. But you can also do. I do what Art G commented too. You can put the shows on in the background while I'm like setting up a photo shoot or something like that.
I see. Okay, and that's why I put it up there.
Yeah.
I'm weird like that. Like when I watch something, I want it like and that's
you want to be.
I want to be like in it, right? Yeah. And the only thing that because we both all do dios and stuff like that, right? There's probably only 2 things that I can watch while doing that. Like it's The Office, only because I can quote literally everything in that show without even kind of looking there. But I just need some ambiance, right? Or Friends. That's it. Even like How I Met Your Mother or something, I'll start watching it and I'll be like, oh fuck, and then like 30 minutes in, I'm like, I haven't done anything.
Right.
I'm just like I'm kind of like a little bit more focused on that kind of stuff. I would love to do this and whatever. But it's like, no, I just get too focused and then I don't do anything else. But as if it works for you, right, it works for you, right? And but yeah, Art says again, I agree. We'll watch it for what it is, and you may find yourself enjoying it more. Yeah, man. You know, like, and that's like I find too. Like, if I go into a movie like, I don't know, what was like a movie like the Fast and Furious movies. Like, I'm not gonna go in there and be like, I want some good, like, you know, storylines, and I want some good.
Family for life, brother. Family for life.
You know what I mean? Like, I just it is. I'm gonna turn off my brain and just kind of go into that space and just hang out, right, for about 2 hours, and that's it. What is it? You know what I mean, man? And that's the thing. Everybody's kind of like criticizing everything nowadays, and they got an opinion, and no offense, but like crapping on everybody's opinions as well, right? So
yeah, I think that's what happened with like with Love and Thunder. I had to like go into it knowing that I was just gonna kind of watch like a noodle on the wall comedy with Thor, you know?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't really an MCU movie. Like
wall comedy. That's a good one.
Well, and then it made me like because on the first watch I was like, okay, cool. Here's the hype watch, right? Like it's new, it's Thor, blah blah blah. We've been on this journey with this dude for how many years now? And then on the second watch, when it went on Disney Plus, I was like, okay, let me watch it just like not expecting, to be wowed, and I enjoyed it better,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's hard because they say that the problem with property now is that because they're legacy properties like Star Wars, they've had fans for over decades, right? So people feel entitled to the property. Right. So when they make new properties, even like the new Andor show, I think Andor, the new one's like fantastic. But a lot of people are like, there's no lightsabers, man. This is not Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a part of Star Wars. It's a very big universe. So I think it's okay to focus in something that doesn't have that, which I really love the grounded perspective of things. So I think that's the problem. Is everyone feels beholden to a property. We think that this isn't my Ghostbusters, this isn't my Star Wars, this is my. And with Marvel, it's so new that they don't have that yet. But now you get to Ragnarok or the new Thor, and everyone's like, whoa. That's not my Thor.
I remember in my day with the big three. But going back to Star Wars, I'm over the Skywalker. Like, then when not Feige but Favreau, when he dropped the Mandalorian, I was like, okay, here we go. Like this is like what needs to expand on,
Correct, yeah.
So here we fucking go.
Yeah, when they said Andor, I was like, perfect. Like we need, and it's just I'm not saying we need to rebel, but it has like a tone of like a real life parallel to like all the
correct, yeah.
So it feels right to be telling those stories instead of some other like stereotypical dude like kind of kissing his sister and saving the universe, Right?
And you know what? You can actually even kind of put that into a lot of things, like even like for classifieds, for example, right? With G.I. Joe, kind of different, but kind of the same. People tried to kind of keep it the way that it was, like a very kind of sci-fi, like they were shooting at lasers at a bunch of people, right? And people were like, this is kind of weird, right? But it's still very G.I. Joe-ish. And then now you kind of see them, they're kind of moving towards more of the kind of real life thing, and it's kind of like pleasing both the OG, like, okay, that's like my Duke and that's my, and then the newer people were like, oh, this kind of makes sense because I like guns and I like army stuff and whatever, and then this is kind of cool fashion figure. But it's tough, man. It's tough. Like I'm not in charge of like $1 billion company and stuff like that, and I think a lot of these decisions, like we were talking like off cam, like a lot of the decisions in a lot of these shows and a lot of these movies, there's got to be like some guy who just looks at the numbers and it's like it doesn't give a flying F about like, oh yeah, the Skywalkers, they have like lightsabers, yeah, okay, cool, whatever, right? You got to give them that because people blah 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 will buy this, right? The merch is blah 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 blah, this and that, right?
Look at DC,
right?
Look at the DCEU.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel that with the McFarlane line, like it's just Batman after Batman.
Right.
Oh no, but hey,
Batman, but God,
I want to see Todd's books. Because this guy is like, you got, okay, I mean, once again, I don't want to bring into the Hasbro, like, what's it called? The fundraising thing, whatever it's called, right? The HasLabs. And, but look what Todd's going to bring, like you said, the 89 Batman. Like, if he brings that, I mean, mind you, hopefully he's more on the 7-inch scale figures, right? But we're going to make that shit work. Like, you know what I mean? We're going to make it work somehow, right? And then this thing is not going to be $300. It's not even going to be $200. It's not even going to be $100. It's going to be like 40. Well, for you guys, $40. For us, or for you guys, a little bit cheaper. But for us, it's going to be whatever, right? And like, if you guys seen that monster truck that he had, I've seen this thing. It's huge.
Oh yeah, it's huge.
And like, he doesn't give a crap. Like he's pumping them out. And like some of them are kind of peg warming and something, but some of them are flying out. And he's made me like kind of a fan because of all the things that you can do with his action figures. Like, I don't know, man. Once again, right? That's what exactly I'm talking about.
My only problem with his stuff, like I remember getting all his Spawn toys as a kid. Getting like, the Alleyway Dio as a kid. Like, I was really into Spawn. I'm like one of the few people that were like, yeah, the movie was fucking great, but when you watch it as an adult now, it hurts my feelings. His sculpture has always been so amazing.
Oh, come on, yeah.
But his, like, just the maneuverability of the joints is fucking impossible. And I feel like I'm moving Todd McFarlane, like, in real life. Like, and so, I don't know. That's the only thing that gets me, is just the posability with that is so limited and scary sometimes.
Right. But do you think now that, I mean, he's still pumping out these toys for us in Canada? They're like about $30 each. Maybe a little bit. They're more plastic, better paint apps for the most part. I don't generally collect them for like the Batmans. Once again, they're too big. The posability is not the greatest, but it's just the fact that he's pumping out the vehicles. He's pumping these things out. He's not afraid to kind of do all these crazy things, right? When you got like other companies now where like they're putting out more stuff, but kind of less quality, not really doing much more than they were doing before.
Yeah, same mold.
You know what I mean? Like and like that's the thing with sorry to cut you off, but that's the thing with Todd. These things are like new molds like every time. Like that's like, and that's what I'm thinking. Like, what's his business model and other people's business models?
Right.
And it's like, how is he doing that? He's got to be making like something, because he's not going anywhere. This guy's like going to Walmart. He's out in the stores like this. And the thing is, he shows a product, dude. It is like leak. It usually like most of the things are actually on the floor already before they even have Walmart will screw it up and not put the promos, right? So he's pumping these bad boys out. And I don't know, does he have his own factories or whatever? So it's like, yeah, you can't hate on the guy for just pumping out pure toys. And I just wish that somehow they can kind of grasp that, maybe with Hasbro or whatever, right? So I don't know.
I look at Todd. He's kind of like the punker. If these toy companies are all like within music, Todd is definitely like the dude that's like, I'm gonna go against the grain. Yeah. So, and it works because even though we see Batmans on the shelves and yada 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 whatever, there's always, if you are a casual toy buyer, you're not like, I only like Hasbro, I only like Bob. You're always going to see a McFarlane on a shelf, and it's going to be a different one next week.
Yeah, absolutely.
Following week. So I give Todd props on, like you said, the new molds all the time. Mm-hmm. The quality in paint is getting better.
Yeah.
He has added new articulation points and joints to some of the figures. Yeah. You can tell he's like tweaking and evolving. But so I'll give my hats and props to that. But like the scaling and articulation is just not for me.
He's a little bit out to lunch on the scale part, right? But like when it comes to like monsters,
The monsters all day.
Monsters, bro, like
guys all day.
Throw them up there in my mythic
Yeah.
legions, and that's what I like honestly, right? With the like I can kill like if I drop it on my foot, like, it's gonna be injured, like that kind of like too much plastic, like that, and it's incredible, right? So, I'm like, yeah, like how's he doing it?
Right.
How's he doing it, right?
Still keeping it at the same price.
Yeah, keeping it at the same price and just pumping it out. Like somehow, does he have his own factories? Because there's no like delays on the McFarlane figures and stuff like that, right? So like, and now they got the Warhammer stuff. Like, I just think they look really cool, right? So I kind of pick and choose and all that good stuff, right? But yeah, which kind of brings me into my new thing. So I know Hugsy's already what his answer is going to be, right? Completionist, doesn't want to dwell into other things, but do you pick and choose now? Obviously, with all the stuff that's going on, like the price increase, maybe sometimes the same old molds and this and that, right? What do you guys do? What do you guys do when it comes to, do you wait out the figure to go on sale, or do you like, I don't care, I gotta have it, I like it? Are you guys getting smarter in that sense? With the impending, market going up in price, everything?
For me, it's like crack cocaine, so I gotta get it. I gotta get it. My pre-order is fucking just ticking, and I'm waiting.
Don't care the price. Give me it.
If I get it late, it's gonna be marked up, right? And I've learned my lesson. I can get it at pre-order, and then I've learned my lesson from 88, telling me to get it, directly from Amazon. I mean, Japan, Amazon, or China directly. Yeah. So now I try to get those manufacturers because they have come through. Yeah. And I try to get them when they're at a fairly decent price. So, like, to me, like, even the Ronin Warrior figure, like, Sentinel to me, like, once I started one, like, I'm scared now because I got the Spider-Man re-release on pre-order and I go, oh my god, does that mean I gotta get all of them?
Which one? You're talking about the symbiote?
No, the Sentinel, Spider-Man, Spider-Verse.
Oh, okay. I see. So you have it or you got it, or
I got pre-order because they're reissuing it.
Right. Oh yeah.
I got it when it came out.
Yeah.
So now that I started that, like, that already to me, like all the stuff I've already like chosen to collect, I'm just waiting for them to complete it so I could sleep peacefully at night and never worry about it again, and then finally move on to Hot Toys and then just bury myself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just try to complete the lines that I've already like dedicated myself to. So it's all I just got the new Naruto SH figures because I said, man, disgusting last year, and then they came out with the new. I was like, oh my god,
yeah,
pretty. And I got one, and I was like, oh, I gotta get all three. I gotta get all four, and so.
And you gotta get multiples of Naruto because he has his shadow.
The fucking So. Yeah, that's the problem. I'm going like, do I need 3 or 2? I gotta get 3. So it's mostly nostalgia, and now they know our demographic is coming up, getting these high priced figures. Like they never made Sentinel, Ronin Warriors, for anybody else except for our age that watched it.
Yeah,
so, as kids, we always thought about, man, if they release that this way, I'll pay any price. Then they put it up for $150. You go like, really? Fuck.
So 100%, man.
Yeah, and anything that kind of tickles my nostalgia is usually what I'll focus on. So yeah, I try to stay away from Marvel Legends. I'll never buy it.
Well, Pure Soul, yeah, absolutely. Never, eh? You say? Oh, okay. Well, never say never in this game, buddy. I wish Hasbro can always keep stuff on the shelves like Todd, and because they don't, that's driven me to buy different properties I may not have before. Yeah, once again, right? It's a little bit tough, right? There's a couple years back, there wasn't so many different companies producing things. I mean, Mayfax is like, you said Spider-Man, like I'm waiting on the black suits Spidey, right? And the photos started coming in and the in-hand stuff. It's crazy, man. It's great.
Boys, I want to know from you guys. Do you think the new Mayfax one is better than the Legends one that came out? Do you like thicker or thicker thighs? That's the real question.
even to the, like, I mean, I had that shot, like, for example, I don't mean to plug myself here, but
Do it.
Do it.
oh no, I'm totally doing it. I'm just setting it up. No, like this shot right here. I tried doing it with a Marvel Legends, and it just couldn't. They couldn't get that 4-point pose or whatever it's called. Like his head just doesn't like come up the proper way to do that. And the new, like, I mean, this that's the under vintage body, right? The other Spider. I don't have the new Spider-Mans, like the new the Amazing Spider. Apparently, it's pretty sick.
The New Year vows.
Yeah, the Renew Your Vows and the Renew Your Vows has the toe, but it still doesn't really come up. Like his head doesn't come up. But the Amazing Spider-Man one, the smaller buck, and then they actually did the animated one too. That one I heard is pretty sick. But like for me, like just the Mayfax is crazy. Like obviously the Sentinel one is like a really good figure as well. But that's like a little bit more stylized with the movie. But if it's like a classic, like if I had to own just one Spider-Man, it would still be this guy, right? I mean, when the Mezco comes out, when the Mezco comes out, we'll see what happens. Because I mean, and you put cloth goods on anything to me, and I'm just like, all over it, right? But guys, I hate. Sorry, what was that?
I got that pre-sale.
For the Mezco.
Yeah, because I got that Wolverine one.
Buddy, you're in trouble now, man. You're in trouble. No, but honestly, yeah, it's you gotta have the Wolverine. That Wolverine figure is sick, and you gotta have the Spider-Man. But anyways, do you mind if I do the action figure raffle here, because I'm like extremely late. I just wanna make sure, guys and girls. Oh, you sent it on the private chat. Sorry, Oz. I just saw you sent it on the private chat. The link there.
Oh,
I'll take a look at it. Sorry, I'm like, where did you send it? But I saw it just now. But last chance, last call for put up your comment here. I'm pretty sure I got everybody. We got Chad Kinsler, RG, KJ.
What are you giving away, man? I'm trying to comment.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, you want to comment too? No, I'm actually gonna put you guys there. It's nothing crazy. But I know you guys are GI Joe fans and everything. So we got the. It's just like you need an army builder, man. I still love this figure, and he's a great figure. I mean,
yeah, no, don't put me in there. I'm just kidding.
No. I was gonna put both of you guys in there.
Don't put me in there.
No, I'm putting Hugsy in there for sure. But like I said, I'm all the way down in Toronto.
I don't want to start.
Send him a Marvel.
Yeah, I'm doing it, man. I'm putting him in. I'm putting both of y'all in. I don't even give a crap. 88 figs in the house there, and then I just want to see what happens. Imagine Hugsy figs. No, but you know what? I want to thank you guys for coming on here and hanging out. So let's see here. Pure Soul's in the house. I got him. Okay, let's do her up. And it's once again last person standing type of thing. So whoever gets the actual first spin wins it. Doesn't actually win it, okay? Where is it? How come it's not... There it is. A little bit of lag here. Live TV, folks. All right. Good luck, everybody. Okay, so I got Chad Kinsler, RG, MC, Pure Soul, KG Smith, 88 Figs, and Hudson Figs. You guys can help me out maybe with the shipping or something. We can go halfsies on it. But let's go. Good luck, everybody. Last man standing. We can't say last man standing. We can't say last person standing. All right. Oh, is it Chad? Or is it? I think it's RG. It's RG. RG. Love you show, man. RG follows YouTube. He's got an Instagram as well. Super solid guy. RG. We do not have a winner, but I'm going to remove you. There you go. All right. Spin it away again here. Wheel of Fortune, man.
Gotta have some theme music going while you do this.
I know, we gotta get something going on here. KJ Smith, sorry, buddy. Oh, wait.
Oh!
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 That's brutal. Oh my god, it hung on there for a way. Alright. Alright, let's keep it going. Whoops.
I'm gonna laugh between me and Bugsy.
I think it's, yeah, I know, that would be like, this is totally rigged. Chad. Oh, sorry, man. Chad's a really good friend of mine. Super supportive guy. Really cool guy. Sorry, bud. Maybe next time. Give it up for Chad Kinsler. All right, down to 4. Here we go. Down to 4.
Like musical chairs.
Sorry, KJ. That's exactly it. Yeah. Oh, Hugsy lives. Pure Soul? I think it's Pure Soul. Pure Soul, sorry, bud. Thanks for coming out. What is this? This is freaking rigged, man. What is this? So it's down to MC Figs and Z Figs. So when it comes down to the two people, sorry, when all the guys what?
Are all the guys or people in the chat, are they in Ontario too? Because if that makes it easier.
No. These guys are 88.
Oh no!
Looks like you're gone, buddy.
It's rigged. Yeah, this is officially rigged.
It's rigged. Oh my god, Hudsy's gonna win it, man. He's gonna have to collect classifieds. Alright, so gets pointed, then needs to get they're gonna get booted, okay? So whoever it lands on is the one that gets booted, and then the other person wins, okay? Best of luck here. MC and Hugsy Figs showdown. Oh, here we go. Oh! Is it MC? Oh, I think it's MC. It's MC! Look at that. MC, I'm gonna message you, man. That was close though, eh?
I will say.
Oh wait, sorry, no, it's Hugsy Figs. What am I talking about? No, you won.
Yeah, Hugsy Figs.
It's whoever. I'm an idiot. No, you won, bud. Hugsy. Oh, that's totally rigged. My apologies. Yeah, it's you that won. I'm an idiot. Yeah, my apologies, bud. So there you go. I am happy to give you your first ever classifieds figure. And now that you're just gonna go down that rabbit hole, you know what the thing is, and congrats to everybody that played. Maybe you can go next time or next week, right? Let's put that down here. But yeah, it's not too far down the line so far, and the figs haven't really skyrocketed in price. If you want to go and collect some stuff, but they got some crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff. I think you can do some damage with your photography.
I've made a lot of custom using that
body.
Snake Eyes body. It's a really cool body.
Honestly,
I like the GI Joe when I was really young. Back in like the PI, that was
yeah.
Those 3-inch ones, the small scale. Dude, I had thousands of them.
Did you really?
Yeah. So I just never wanted to get back into it, but now look what you did, man. Look what you did.
Yes. No, but it's a really good figure. It's one of my favorite figures in general. It moves really well. I think it's more like I use him as like a cybernetic ninja. It kind of gives me that Metal Gear Solid vibes. You know what I mean? It just and Henry Golding. I don't know. Forget his name. It's a pretty sick head. You can pop it onto a bunch of different ones. Solid figure, man. Solid figure. I'm looking at it now. You got these cool knives. Once you get this figure, dude, you'll get to see these knives. The attention to detail in that. Dude, Honestly.
Thank you. I
It's just
appreciate it.
if the movie wasn't crap, then that figure would probably.
Yeah, perfect example of like once again, like
Great
people
figure.
that were making these movies or backing them or trying in charge of pushing out the stuff like have no clue. They don't have like their feet into what we're actually happening into the community, right? Because they actually I actually got a box from Hasbro with this stuff like that, right? And it's a big push on Snake Eyes. So people that we know who the hell Snake Eyes is, right? But like kids nowadays who are marketed to buy these toys, because it's believe it or not, this stuff like Classifieds makes a lot of money, but it's all the other kids' toys that really push that market, and the executives be like, oh, it's doing well. It's sad because it was marketed as Snake Eyes, and then there's this tiny little sign that says G.I. Joe. You know what I mean? Like, and that's what like my sons will never know like G.I. Joe or Snake Eyes or anything like that, right? I just don't know if it's going to be around for them because it's just their thing is so different, right? Hopefully, they can kind of get into all this stuff and they can go and rewatch stuff, right? But
You guys think that they can rehabilitate the franchise? They're planning on trying.
they were trying, yeah. I don't know. Like they had that one anime movie. Was it Resolute? G.I. Joe Resolute. Was that what it was called?
I didn't see that.
Oh, I gotta look it up. I think is it Resolute? It's kind of like anime style. G.I. Joe. It's
recently, and it was like in certain theaters.
was it? I don't know if that was it, but yeah, that's I saw it on. It was on. I forget what it was. One of these like streaming shows or whatever, and yeah, Resolute. So RG knows what I'm talking about. Dude, I don't know. I think you really like it because it's like, I can try to pull it up, but it's G.I. Joe, but it's like, they don't look as goofy. Like, yeah, it's just like kind of like a badass anime style. Look it up, watch it, and then now you can have your action figure to go along with it.
I'll watch it.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, because him and Storm Shadow like go at it like in this like super wicked fight, and it's like I don't know, it's just badass. But if they did something like that, if they did a show like that, where it was because I'm watching like some reruns of G.I. Joe, and it's like absolute like what the frig, man, like we were kids, right? But it was just really goofy and everything. But we need to kind of keep it like so that the actual core collectors that buy all that have the money because we're old now and we have money to buy all that stuff, but then somehow get it like with the kids, and
We're just trying to find the right tone to hit to match with the
it's tough. Yeah, it was 10-minute shorts during Toonami, and then they combined it to make one large film. Absolutely, yeah, dude, you gotta watch it. Like I'm probably gonna watch it tonight.
That sounds sick. I'll check it out.
Yeah, it was more of an adult G.I. Joe animated. Absolutely, yeah, and it wasn't like the friggin' the Rock movie one or it wasn't like that. It's like it stayed true, but like it's still like G.I. Joe ish.
As long as Baroness looks good,
Oh man, money, money, bro.
He said money.
She looks good. Everybody looks good. Yeah, it looks cool, man. I wish they kind of like and I think a lot of like the classified stuff, like what's that guy's name? The Navy guy with the little Navy hat. What's his name again?
Oh gosh.
You know what I'm talking. You don't know their names. Is it?
They're about to put him out.
Oh, here we go. I know RG. RG's probably RG. What's that guy's name? He has like a little parrot on his. He's gonna say it, but like if you look at his actual costume, like he's like a little sailor, like he's got the sailor hat and everything. But the way that they made him, he just like looks so badass, and it was kind of like less cartoony. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Hasbro showed renders. Shipwreck. There you go.
Shipwreck. Yeah, exactly.
RG's on it. RG should have won.
Yo, bro, RG, like, dude, I'm telling you, man. And I love his videos too, because he's the one hunting out there too, right? So he's real. But yeah, we can talk about all these things, but we actually have some stuff. So what do you guys like? Are you guys looking forward to anything like figure wise? I think we had this. I made a banner because I thought it was pretty funny. What's your scariest pre-order that you're afraid of? And a theme of Halloween, I suppose, that's going to just destroy your your wallet.
Sentinel right now is scary because I pre-ordered all the reissues, all the Miles Morales, the Peter Parker, and
Yeah.
the Gwen, and I'm just like, oh my god, they're all 100 apiece. I hope they come in different seasons.
They're pretty good about that. Yeah, once again, Sentinel's nice enough to actually, because I slept on that the Miles. I slept on it, and I was lucky enough that they pre-ordered it again, and then I jumped on that. The Peter Parker as well, right?
So neither of you guys have the Miles?
I'm so sorry.
Neither of you guys have the Miles?
No, man, I didn't. I don't.
I don't have any Spider-Man stuff at all. I just got the new one I just bought with my paycheck was the Tokusatsu Spider-Man SH figure. I've been looking for that one for a while, and it jumped up to like 160, and I was like, "There's no way." So
Yeah.
I scouted Mercari and everywhere else and found it for a pretty fair price. So yeah, that's like my first Spider-Man figure. And Sentinel one's like the second. Spider-Man, I love Spider-Man.
Good choice though. Like engineering wise, man, they're like destroying everybody else.
You guys are gonna love the Sentinel.
Yeah.
I've
I've
Yeah.
heard nothing but good things.
I was gonna grab all the other ones too, but since they're about to drop the second movie, I'm kind of just waiting to see
Yeah.
all the other figures.
Yeah. Oh man, the Spider 2099. I wonder what they're gonna do. Like he looks massive in the little drops that they did, so it's gonna be cool.
And then you got like Punk Rock Spider coming, and
Yeah.
I'm scared, dude. I'm scared.
You're scared of that, eh? How about you? How about you, man?
I
Marky?
actually, because I am, I'm about to get married in like 2 weeks here, so
Whoa! Congrats, dude!
Thank you.
Congratulations.
So I actually canceled a lot of pre-orders.
You know what? It's part of it, man. It's part of it, bro. I'm telling you, yeah, getting married is expensive.
That's love.
It's expensive, but you know what? Exactly. There was a time when we were getting married, and I kind of cut back a little bit, right? But yeah, your collector's always gonna find a way somehow, right? And you're just gonna,
So I think
later down the road.
I think the only
So that's a big pre-order. You're getting married is like the most expensive pre-order you have.
Yeah.
That's a scary one indeed, for sure.
That's a big down payment.
Mile, yeah.
Good stuff. Good
Thank
stuff.
you, everyone in the comments.
Yeah. Oh, here, let me put that up. Chad says, "What's up?" There you go. RG.
Yes.
Yeah, man. So RG says, "Yeah, the Mezco Black Skulls Death Brigade is going to hit me on Monday." Correct. I'm not ready for it. I know all these fall releases are going to hit me by November. Yeah, there's some Mezco dropped some stuff. I was watching the toy page. Yeah, it's just a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I ordered the same thing. I haven't got mine yet. My pre-order turning into the shipping notice, but we'll see what happens. Right? It is what it is. Right?
What is your guys? Some of your favorite places to order? Like what is when you get pre-sales? I know 88's told me about Japan,
Amazon Japan. Yeah, that's where my
Japan's really good.
yeah.
But what's kind of your guys' place to get pre-orders?
To Amazon Japan is I don't know what they're doing, but it's DHL, so you get hit with a little bit of stuff. But I'm pretty sure they just have like private jets, like ship. It's just like it's here like in like 4 days.
Yeah.
And it's great. Yeah, I don't. It's just Japanese people, right? They're crazy. They're hardcore, man. So yeah, that's definitely one of the places they haven't really like. Canceled on me either. There's a lot of places that ends up canceling on you, or okay, how about this? Where do I hate pre-ordering? I don't like to be negative, but I live in Canada. I live in Toronto, and Big Bad just hammers me with like duties, and it just takes forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys. I don't know where their main office is or where they're shipping. Like, I don't know if they're big enough to have. I'm sure that.
Big Bad usually takes some.
Yeah, and why? I mean, is it because they're so big?
I don't know.
Yeah, but I do have some things that are coming in, and I really, really, I don't know. This thing just gets me, man. I don't know why. But this guy, I don't even know what he's called. I think he's from 112 Foray Planet, and he's like a friggin' tiger, a kind of samurai like style.
Yeah, it looks dope. As soon as I saw it, I thought Kung Fu Panda.
Right? Yeah, and that's exactly it, right?
I want to see all 12 of the of the Chinese calendar,
right?
Made into samurai form.
Yo, bro, I've been trying to find a picture, but they actually put up like a skinny like rabbit one, and I can't find a picture of one, but it's like of the same style. Like, if you guys saw my shots recently, I actually picked up these Oh wait, hold on. I picked up these ninjas from VC Toy Box and thing. They're just kind of bro. So like I know who I'm fighting, you know, them with, right? But I just love ninjas in general, and these were really well made. Just kind of a cheaper, not in quality, but like a cheaper version of the ninjas for the Gomez ninjas, right?
Right.
And I don't know, man. It's just thinking about feudal Japan that gets me, man. They'll take my money all day. So.
Same here, dude. Same here. I'm scared. That's always scares me.
That's dope. And they scale
Get it, bro.
With 112.
Oh, they're perfect. They're perfect with a Storm Shadow. Yeah. So they're great. Yeah, I have.
I don't like this.
Bro, I'm telling you. Here, I'm gonna show you Storm Shadow just so that you kind of like if you because you collected the three scale, but like the way that they're doing them now, bro. He's a friggin' beast, man.
There's so many kits I think for G.I. Joe and Star Wars for all the.
Yeah.
This is what I did with my Storm Shadow.
Hold on a sec. I think I see it here.
I like it.
Look at that, eh?
So you can actually take the Snake Eyes head, Hugsy, that you're about to and put it on there.
You know what I did with mine, and I love it. Actually, I put what's it called there? So this is a Black Skull's Death Brigade, right? Nice. With just a bunch of other shit in it.
Valaverse.
A Valaverse, kind of like the goods there, and it also has, just that's it. So they're perfect. They pop on pretty well. They're not like solid on, but they pop on pretty well. They got there you go. His head popped off, and then I got Storm Shadow. Because the Storm Shadow movie version fits really well too. I thought that they did.
That's dope.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, dude. Hugsy, get on that, bud.
Movies, man. You have good taste. The team would have made a difference.
Exactly. But yeah, man. That's. I'm really looking forward to that. They take their time too. But yeah, you know what? How about you guys? You guys not into like Mythic Legions or anything like that? You don't like fantasy?
What I was thinking about grabbing that tiger guy, but the only worry I have is they don't show any leg articulation.
Yeah. Let's have a look. See here. You know, yeah, he's always kind of just standing there. He looks like he has butterflies as we kind of dissect this guy a little bit.
But if he could get into like a regular crouching tiger position too, that would be something.
Oh man, yeah, that's a tall order. I don't know. Yeah, all this stuff is kind of him standing. Yeah. It looks like they're over here on this side. They look like they have because you look at his back foot there, right? It's kind of like thing, right? But I don't know.
You're gonna get it, right?
Oh, I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I'm already, like, if he's just vanilla posing just like that, if he can lift up his arms, I'm all in already. Like, it's just, you know. But, and he comes with a ton of shit, so.
Yeah, it looks like he has, like, a weed pipe.
yeah, man, he's killing. Look at that, eh?
Like a toothpick? I don't know.
That's what screws you over there.
Oh, buddy. For sure, for sure.
Just
but
like
that's...
that
What's that?
So just like that churro, that pipe. It's all about
that's it.
Accessories.
I was like, no hot toys, no hot. Wait, a churro.
I'm actually gonna. Let me see how I can do this here.
You gotta show them the churro after we've been talking about
Yeah,
it.
it's right here. Let's see. What is bleeding cool? What is this?
I think it's
No, I
just
will
like
not
some
do that.
oxide.
There you go. Oh wow! Look at that. Let's blow it up there. Is this it?
Yeah.
Is this it?
Pick
88?
it up, man. Look,
There's
you
the
know?
churro.
Also, he comes with a sweater and everything.
Yeah.
And a
Sweater,
churro,
dog.
he's got a pop, and he's got like. That's tough, dude. Let's
Dude,
go in there. Look at that.
Mark, that's
Now
a
the thing
great...
is with Hot Toys. The thing is with the Hot Toys, and like, I'm looking at this leather suit over here. For a fact, you're not gonna keep him like this, 100%
Oh, no.
in this pose. Yeah, it's just like
Oh, he's
pose
staying
picture,
in the box.
pray to God,
He said,
and then you're gonna go.
you better pose it, he son of a
He's
bitch.
in the box. We're just gonna like.
He's
look
staying
at
in a
him.
box.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep him in the box.
Oh,
Taking him
I don't
out.
know, but you gotta. No. You gotta get him out.
Dude,
You gotta get him out. You gotta put on the sweater. This is kind of cool.
you gotta
he's
have
got
him...
his little buddy too.
I'll print out the promo images and just look at it.
Oh, that's not fun. No, you got to get out there. But okay, but why is it? Are you like? That's the thing, man. Like, are you like reselling these figures? Like, it doesn't really, diminish the value that much. You know what I mean?
No,
Um,
I think it's just because I haven't owned a Hot Toys yet. You know.
It's
So
it's gonna take a lot of space. But
the
like,
idea of it is just like keep,
you gotta let it. You gotta take it out. You got it's like it's a showstopper, man. You walk by that room and it's gonna be
in the house, there's just like, we have one thing that's posed
yeah.
as the religious idol. That's what it is for you, dude. Just like Chris Evans.
This is the one, man.
Christ figure in my house.
yeah, look at that churro, man. Churro's great.
Religiously great.
I'm just like whoever like owns this figure is just not gonna leave it like this unless you got like a double or something like that.
That's both, Mark. You have to.
Well, and what they said too in reviews is that they fixed the face on this one to show more of like his ear and his nose.
Like like an actual human,
And-
right?
Yeah, and then I guess the prior model of this was like on an old body.
Yeah, a box. Yeah,
RG, that's right. RG just said it. Hot toys are meant to be on the shelf.
yeah,
Mark.
but in a box. I mean, mine are boxed up because I haven't really fixed up the house yet or the basement yet, right? But they're coming out. Like I'm telling you, man.
All right.
They're showstoppers, and if I was to get like a cloth, because all my Hot Toys are Iron Man, so they're all like die cast and stuff like that, so it's shiny. But like if I was gonna get a cloth, it'd be Spider-Man, right? But once again, I would you can pose them around, like it's not gonna crease so much. It's not like the older Hot Toys where it's but I wouldn't leave it in that position.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Some of the Hot Toy reviewers that I watch on YouTube, they said that this model is like way more upgraded than the last.
Yeah,
Like even the material and like the when you move his
Oof.
face around, the webbing doesn't move around as much. It's like latched on there better and everything.
yeah.
The only thing is it doesn't come with an unmasked head. But
Because it's not that Peter Parker. It's not Tom
No.
Holland.
it's not
So-
Tom Holland. But it comes
Exactly.
with a churro.
Made by Disneyland.
So the churro.
We got third-party companies all day. I could find a.
Oh, 100%, yeah. But is Tom Holland your this is what he comes with, everything.
Yeah,
So
who's your
it would
Spider-Man,
make it complete. Yeah, would it make it complete if it was Tom Holland?
or is it Toby? Or is it
Okay. Growing up now, I will say it's Tom Holland, but
Yeah.
obviously, when Toby came out, of course, it was just like, dude, what the heck? But
Yeah.
I liked the tone they were doing better with Andrew.
Oh yeah,
As
100%.
far as
Yep.
a movie, as like a superhero movie.
Yeah.
I didn't compare that movie, The Amazing Spider-Man, to Toby's Spider-Man. It was very campy and like not corny, but
Yeah.
more playful. But obviously now Tom Holland has like balanced that both out, right?
Hmm.
And it kind of made Andrew's Spider-Man like a little too like serious or a little too cool to be
Yeah.
considered a Peter Parker.
Yeah.
But
No,
No Way
that's
Home-
wow.
No Way
That's a
Home-
great way to put it. Yeah.
No Way Home fixed everything, so we're good. Everyone wins. They're all Peter 1 to me.
You're getting that Tom Holland head for sure.
How about this, man? I just kind of want like, well, I guess with Hot Toys, most of their stuff is not really comic based, kind of like MCU based, right? Well, for the most part. But it would be cool, like if it was like just like a comic style Peter Parker. That would be kind of neat. I'm a big fan, to be honest. Sorry to cut you off there. I'm a big fan of like just who is it? Frig. I saw that they were recasting some people for some parts, and it was a kind of like a big time. Oh, it was Fantastic Four, Reed Richards and the Invisible Woman, and I couldn't tell who the hell those people were, and I was like, thank God, you know. And like I'm a big fan of like of recast or casting people that I don't know, and they kind of look like the comic person or whatever, right? Like, you know, just don't like you know, get Tom Hanks or not Tom Hanks, Tom Cruise, because he's Tom Cruise, to play like, if he played Iron Man, it would be like, you know what I mean? Like I would hate it. I think I don't know, but I'm a big Tom Cruise fan, and he makes like blockbuster movies. But you know what I mean? Like I don't want that.
I was gonna ask earlier when we were talking about Iron Man, is like, do you think anyone else could have played Tony Stark besides RDJ?
No.
Because
Tom Cruise was the first pick.
Right.
He was, and I think the role was written for him, and that's why it's kind of weird, like how those you know, those kind of things happen, and thank God that he didn't say yes and all that good stuff, right? or like imagine this, bro. Imagine The Matrix, and freaking Will Smith said yes.
Right.
Like, I think it would be like, oh man, that's weird, right? And that's kind of like, it's neat, like how like Keanu Reeves was like, he was there, but he wasn't big. But like, I thought that was kind of neat, like that things happen like that. But
yeah,
I don't know.
I love what MCU is doing with like you have recognizable names as far as like they have the resume, but it's not like you know, you don't have like huge. There you go. Like if Tom Cruise was Iron Man, it would have been like, okay, we know what we're about to see. Then like it's not really going to be anything of a new movie except that Tom Cruise in the Iron Man suit. You know?
Yeah, I think that's
but
really.
You know what?
Like
Sorry, go ahead.
Well, in the MCU right now, like the real heroes behind the scenes is like these two ladies. One lady does all the background designs, like anything that you see is designed is this lady. Then there's a casting lady that just casted everybody perfectly.
Right.
Like those two chicks, I forget their names. They're the real heroes behind the MCU right now.
I didn't know that.
Perfect. When you look at all the background designs, it's fucking immaculate.
Yeah, they're
those are fucking killer.
Yeah, they're interviewed for like little short tidbits in a lot of the behind the scenes stuff you see on Disney+.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You'll see it like creative director or like casting director. And it's like, ooh,
they made comments about, you know, like when you get somebody for these iconic roles, you want to get someone that we don't associate another property with.
Yes, I'm telling you, man. Yeah.
Because Hugh Jackman was perfect. You didn't know him, but he was great enough in the theater scene that people that were acting were like, this guy's fucking great.
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman, in fact, is perfect. You don't want to get a face that you go, oh, but he was Batman.
Yeah. Bro, and that's like the perfect segue to what I was going to say. And it's kind of like we know what we're doing almost. But it's like with Chris Evans. I saw him in, what was it? He was a bad guy.
Great Man.
What's that? Oh, Great Man, yes. And he was a bad guy there. And I was just like, no, it doesn't work. And I know he didn't want to, he was scared for it. Was a 10-year or 10 movie commitment with Disney, right? But also, I'm thinking he's kind of like, okay, well, he's going to get the money. But it's like, if I want to do like a different project, or if I want to like kind of be taken more seriously as an actor, all I see is Captain America. And like, I saw him there in that movie, and he was a bad guy, and he was being a prick. And I'm like, oh, but he's going to be a good guy afterwards, right? You know? And I was just like, no, he's not. He's going to be a prick. And, you know, some people liked it, his portrayal of that character, but I was like, nah, man, it's something weird, like something like kind of like off about the whole thing.
Well, they said there's this phenomenon that happens with like actors that portray these characters for such a long time.
Yeah.
Psychologically, they become them. Like if you
Yep.
look through like Chris Evans like Twitter, it was always like kind of just cheesy Chris Evans we grew up with from Not Another Teen.
Yeah.
When he became Captain America, it was Captain America.
Yeah.
Now, the way he like speaks about it, he's like, I don't know, I feel like I represent so many people almost like Captain America. And you're just like, dude, that's why he'll never be a bad guy. He's Captain America.
Yeah, he's Captain America. Like, and I don't think he's hurting for money. But it's just kind of like if you're an artist like yourselves, like he's just kind of like, you know, you want to go on a different route and kind of want to, you know, challenge yourself or just kind of explore different things, and then you're typecasted, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, you got Robert Downey now, and I just think if he wants to play whatever, like I don't see him just as Iron Man, so it's kind of weird.
Right.
It's kind of weird. He can get away with it. I don't know why. I don't know why.
He's an Oscar-winning level actor, so you're right.
Right.
So
Robert Downey's been around already.
yeah.
He knows what he's doing for sure.
But yeah.
But that's a different bracket of talent. I would say.
Yeah, but you know what, guys? I know, man. We can talk afterwards too. But I'm having a great time. But I kind of want to, you know, it's we're about an hour in and everything, right? And I know what you guys got things to do as well. And everybody, I just want to thank everybody for coming down. Congrats, Hugsy Figs. That was totally not. It was funny how it was just funny. It was just funny how it happened. But I'm glad that somebody that because I mean this figure is like readily available. Everybody's got a thing, but just the fact that you don't have one, it's kind of like perfect, right? And you kind of like, you know, hopefully you start going down in the line. And yeah, you know, you can hate me or thank me later. But thanks, Chad. Thanks everybody. RG. Pierce, Soul 81, all these guys have popped in here. Really, really appreciate you guys coming in. And yeah, next week, man. I'll see you guys around. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.